Welcome to Chessbox Worldwide. Tonight, the chess community plays with a heavy heart. We pause to remember Grandmaster Daniel Naroditsky, a brilliant player, beloved educator, and a cherished friend who passed away suddenly this week at the age of 29. Known to the world as Danya, his infectious passion, deep insights, and a kind spirit brought the beauty of chess to millions. His legacy is one of making chess accessible and joyful for everyone. In this moment of profound loss, we believe the best way to honor a champion is to celebrate his artistry. We are sharing one of the remarkable games Danya played against Grandmaster Adham Fawzy on chess.com on March 11, 2025 before his death. Playing with the white pieces, GM Daniel Naroditsky from USA is a former world youth champion and the US national blitz champion. Naroditsky was a graduate of Stanford University and one of the most popular chess content creators of his generation. Playing black is GM Adham Fawzy from Egypt, a powerhouse of African chess. Fawzy is the 2023 African chess champion and a licensed FIDE trainer. This game is a testament to the talent and dedication of both players and a wonderful reflection of the creative spirit Daniel embodied. We invite you now to enjoy this battle of minds. Rest in peace, Daniel. Thank you for joining us at the center of world chess. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment to support the channel. In the white pieces, Daniel opened the game with 1 e4, c5 from Grandmaster Adham Fawzy, knight f3, knight c6, and after bishop b5, this introduces us the Sicilian variation. e6, continuing up with the main line, short castling, knight comes to e7, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, and after s6, hitting on the bishop, knight takes c6, and after knight takes c6, bishop d3. And in this position, Fawzy went on and played d6. But however, bishop c5 should have been considered, followed by queen e2, and after short castling, bishop e3. After bishop d3, he played d6. c4, entering the Maroxy bind with the Sicilian, which is the best weapon for white against Sicilian. Bishop comes to e7, knight c3, and after short castling, b3, opening up for the bishop to sit on b2, bishop f6, taking control of the open diagonal, bishop b2, queen e7, f4, hitting in the center, rook d8, putting the rook against the queen, king h1, a prophylactic move, b6, Daniel went on and played e5, rook c1 should have been considered, followed by g6, maintaining everything on the board, but he played e5. Pawn takes e5. He played another super brilliant move. He played knight e4, hitting on the bishop and also opening up for the bishop to hit on the bishop on f6. The knight, which is on c6, is hanging. Any piece which falls on this diagonal would be a dangerous piece. Rook a7 should have been considered, followed by queen f3, and then the rook would step on d7, hitting on the bishop on this d3. And now the next move could be knight taking f6. After knight e4, he played bishop b7 and Daniel played queen f3. Bishop comes to h4 with f takes e5, played knight d4. Queen g4, putting an eye on g7 and also putting an eye on the bishop which is on h4. h5 should have been considered. For example, after h5 hitting on the queen, queen takes h5, we could see g6 trying to hit on the queen and also blunt the bishop diagonal. Queen comes to h6, the knight comes to h5, hitting on the queen, rook takes f5, and you can't take the rook. Pawn takes f5, then you could see e3, opening up for the bishop and also threatening checkmate in one. In case of e takes e6, then queen takes g6 and the rest will be history. But however, if rook takes f5, you are supposed to go ahead and play bishop takes e4, bishop takes e4, e takes f5, bishop takes a8, rook takes a8, e6, bishop f6, playable game. Let's go back. After queen g4, he played knight f5, and in this position, Daniel played the best move in the position. Knight f6, check, giving up the bishop and also sacrificing the knight in check. Bishop takes f6 should have been considered, followed by pawn takes f6, and after queen goes to f8, still putting an eye on the pawn which is on g7. F takes g7, queen e7, and after rook d1, this would be a playable position. But however, after knight f6, he played king h8, and Daniel played bishop takes f5. Daniel has two hanging pieces. Pawn takes bishop on f5 is the best move, followed by queen takes h4, and you can't take the knight because in case of pawn taking knight, then we could see e6, opening up for the bishop and threatening to pick the pawn on f6, which is very hard to defend against. After bishop f5, he played pawn takes f6, and in this position, Daniel played e takes f6, hitting on the queen. Queen f8 should have been considered, followed by bishop takes e6. After pawn takes f6, he played bishop takes f6. Daniel played the best move in the position. He played queen h4, pinning the queen against the bishop against the queen, at the same time threatening checkmate in one. Fawzy tried bishop takes g2, and after king takes g2, he played rook d2, trying to eliminate the bishop which is on b2. Daniel played king h3, Now, black has no further checks. Now there's checkmate in one, and also the bishop is also threatening to take. Also bishop takes f6 is also another threat. So he played bishop takes b2, and Daniel played queen takes h7 and was checkmate. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the best of luck in your games.